everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. In today's timeless pick a card reading, we are looking at what your person has realized about you. Now this will work for you whether you are together now or in separation from each other. But before we get started, we would like to thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. We appreciate all of the comments that you leave on the channel, and we do try to answer all of them as quickly as possible. Also, if you're interested in a private reading with us, we are soulmate and twin flame psychics with over 30 years experience, and there's a link in the description below and pinned to the top comment on how to get a private reading with us. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different situations with different scenarios. So please just take in what resonates with you and release the rest to the universe. For today's pick a card reading, we are using cards from the Oracle of Visions. For pile 1, that comes with card number 26. I'm not going to say the meanings of the cards because it might make you choose a certain pile. So I'm just going to card number 26, and that comes with Bumblebee Jasper. Okay. Card number 11, and that comes with Lepidolite. And card number 9, and that comes with blue Argonite. Pause the video if you need to before making your selection. The timestamps are below in the description and pinned to the top comment. So let's begin your journey today. I will see you in your readings. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this card with number 26 on it and the Bumblebee Jasper. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it or all the messages that come through today will resonate with everyone watching. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. Today we're looking at what your person has realized about you. And this will work for you whether you're together now or if you're separated from each other. So let's get right into your reading, pile 1. And see what your person has realized about you. Let's see for pile 1. The Hierophant. That's Taurus energy. Sun, Moon, Rising in Taurus for you and your person. That could be a place of validation for you. The Queen of Cups. That is water energy. So Sun, Moon, Rising in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you like to validate with astrology signs, it does not have to be for this pile selection to work for you, okay? Let's see what else. For pile 1, what has their person realized? Justice. And that is Libra energy. So Sun, Moon, Rising in Libra. Okay, so what your person has realized. Now this Hierophant, it can be about people from different backgrounds, whether that's heritage, faith, different cultural backgrounds, but it's also someone who wants to consider a traditional relationship, whatever that traditional relationship would look like for you. Everybody's in different situations and different scenarios. So whether that is planning a future together, moving in together, getting married, getting engaged, starting a family, planning a family, that's very much what your person has realized. Okay, now this Queen of Cups. This person realizes that you are very generous, very loving, very compassionate, very giving, very intuitive, very empathic, and they realize that you, pile 1 people, you know them better than anyone has ever known them. You get them, you understand them, and you can communicate with them without them speaking to you. There's an awareness about this with you. they do see that you are very generous, very compassionate. Now, this Justice card, this also tells us that they see you as someone who's very fair. They see you as someone who has balance in their life, okay? But I feel they also recognize with this Justice card being here that there is still more to come to your story with them. Justice is about karma. And I don't mean karma where if you're mean to somebody, you come back in the next life as an earthworm or anything like that, okay? What I mean by karma is it's the lessons that you agree to have with one another before you come into this lifetime. And there is still more to come to your story with this person. This is also about contracts, soul contracts between you and this person. Now, they may not recognize it as a soul contract, but if you are in a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, there is a soul contract with your person that you will fulfill and learn life lessons with one another that provide for your spiritual growth, your personal growth, and your spiritual awakening. So let's see what else we get here for pile 1. The Magician. The Magician. You have very strong willpower. They see you as someone who has a lot of willpower, but they also realize that there is this magical quality about you as well, pile 1. And if you look really closely at this Queen of Cups, she looks very magical, doesn't she? Beautiful and magical. And there's a realization from your person that this is how you are and who you are. The World. They see you as the attainment of all things. Now, the World can also be your connection with this person has come to an end, or between the two of you, there has been an ending. But the World is also about all things coming to fruition. It's also about fulfillment and happiness and being able to attain everything that you want and desire in life, especially with it coming next to this Magician card, because the Magician is someone who is a powerful manifester, okay? So through your intuition and through your magical qualities, pile 1, they do feel that you very well could be what they would see as a long-term partner, a very strong candidate for a long-term partner, because that is also what this Hierophant is about. Let's see what else we get for pile 1. The 9 of Cups. All wishes are coming true. They do see that you fulfill this sense of if they were to throw out to the universe, or the world here, this is also the universe, because it actually looks like the eye of God, right? The eye of God. So I do feel that they recognize that if they were to throw out a wish to the universe in terms of what they would perceive to be the best romantic partner for them, the best romantic candidate for long term, you are the fulfillment of that wish. Pile 1, you fulfill that wish. Also, this 9 of Cups is telling us that throw your wish out to the universe. What is your wish? Pile 1, throw it out. You have this opportunity to throw a wish out to the universe right now. And I feel that with this Magician card, this is telling us that this is a very powerful time for you to manifest what it is you want in regard to this connection and in regard to this relationship with your person. On the bottom, we do have the Strength card. Strength is Leo energy. So Sun, Moon, rising in Leo for you or your person can be a place of validation. But this also tells us that your person does recognize that you have a lot of inner strength, that you have a lot of courage, that you are this strong, empowered person. But also that this connection to the connection between the two of you is something very powerful. It's something very strong. We see in this reading with all these cards here, there is a very strong connection in terms of a spiritual connection, a love, emotional connection, a mental connection with that Justice card being there, but also a physical connection, because strength is also about passion and the passion that exists between two people. So, Pile 1, your person is actually viewing you in a very positive light right now. They do feel that there's more to your story. They do feel that there's more to come between the two of you moving forward. And this applies even if you are not together at the moment, even if there has been an ending between the two of you. With Justice, Strength, and the Nine of Cups being here, this talks very much about a reunion, a chance for the two of you to come together. There's more to this story, the Justice card tells us. There's more to your story with this person. In future lifetimes, yes, but also in this lifetime. Okay, so let's look at this card that I've kept a secret, but I did it because I wanted you guys to choose on the images or the stones or what your intuition was leading you. So this card is past and future and fresh start. And if you look very closely, it looks like the woman on the cards, it looks like she's frozen in a moment in time as she balances symbols of the past and the future. On one side is the past, which is locked and can't be changed, and that's symbolized by a book that is fully written. This is the end of the book. But there's also a mirror, as the past still provides a valuable reference for reflection of lessons learned. Lessons learned, that comes back to this Justice card right now. Lessons learned, and there is a blank book ready to be written for the future. So we're all encouraged to live in the present moment and live in the now, but also to use our past experiences to learn from so that we can write a better future for ourselves. And it's interesting because this Justice card is about there's more to come. Your story's not finished. The chapter might be completed between the two of you, but a new one is starting. There's this opportunity for something new, something fresh. If you are apart from one another, if you're in separation, if there's been a breakup, there is an opportunity for this fresh start, this new beginning, okay? And if you're currently with your person, this is also telling us that there is this opportunity for your next chapter to be fulfilling and taking the relationship further than where it currently is. So let's see what else we get here for Pile 1. What else for Pile 1? Faith. Everything is perfect. And they do feel that you have this light on in your heart for them. They recognize again that you are this very strong, powerful, intuitive being. And they do feel that you are perfect for them. There's a recognition of this from the person that you're asking about. There's a knowing that you are perfect for them. And they really do believe this. They really feel that they have this sense of trust in you. They feel that you're trustworthy. They feel that they can really build a solid foundation with you to move forward in terms of a romantic partnership and a romantic connection. This is a strong connection, as we talked about with this Strength card. It is a very strong connection. And I do feel that there is an awareness on your person's part concerning that. Now, they may call it something else. They may say it's chemistry or whatever, attraction, but there's an awareness that there is this very strong connection here. And I do feel that they know that the situation between the two of you, the connection between the two of you, is something that they can never have with anybody else. So let's see what else we get here. Pile 1, what else for pile 1? Beauty. Well, they do definitely recognize that you're very beautiful, you're very attractive, you're very sensual. They see this in the nature of who you are. But this isn't something that they just realized. This is something they've always known. And if you are in separation from this person, I do feel that they really miss these aspects of who you are, your sensuality, the love that you shared that was unconditional, how beautiful you are, your eyes, your hair, everything about you, the way that you present yourself. There's just something that they find so exotic and intriguing about you, about the way that you look at them, about your eyes. And if you are in separation from this person, they really miss this. They really miss this, pile 1. So let's see what else we get here, pile 1. What has your person realized about you? What has pile 1's person realized? Magnetic. This says luminous, desired, and pursued. So this comes back to the Strength card, though, because to me, this is really about the two of you being like, well, two giant magnets pulling across time and space to one another, because it's like the connection is so strong between you that you are pulling each other towards one another, whether you're together currently or even if you are apart from each other just now. It's still this sense of like this magnetic pull. And you can feel, even if you're in separation from your person, you can feel that pull. You think that you try to push them out of your brain, and then all of a sudden you get a thought of them, you get a memory of them, and that pull starts all over again, right, pile 1? I mean, you guys experience and feel that, right? What else do we get here for pile 1? North Star, purpose, calling. So I do feel with this North Star card, your person does recognize that there is this divine purpose. There is a purpose to your connection other than just being together as a couple and having great sex and having a lot of fun and planning a future, perhaps building a home, planning a family, whatever it is. I do feel that there is a recognition from them that they know that there is a purpose, there is a calling, there is a reason the two of you have been brought into one another's lives. There is that purpose. The people upstairs orchestrated this connection. They brought the two of you together. But then it's up to you, both of you, to make that relationship successful or not, okay? And I do feel that this card is telling us your person has a recognition that they need to put forth more effort and energy into your connection, into your relationship, whether you're currently with one another or whether you are apart at the moment. So let's see what else we get here. What else for pile 1? Dream space. So this is really talking about messages through subconscious dreams. I do feel that if you are apart from your person, I do feel that there are dreams that are happening in the 5D. Perhaps they're happening on the astral plane where you are meeting up and communicating with one another through those dreams. I also feel, especially with this Queen of Cups being here, and this Magician and this Strength card, that the two of you are communicating telepathically and empathically with one another. That is the nature and the beauty of this connection. But if you're in separation, it can also be a bit of a curse, because when they are not in your life in the 3D and you're being slammed continuously with thoughts and stuff from the 5D, it can be overwhelming. It can be really overwhelming, Pile 1 people. And when that happens, it's really best that you take a moment to detach and identify where those thoughts, where those emotions, where those feelings are coming from. You know if they're coming from you, you know if they're coming from your person. So if you're in separation and you're feeling really depressed, but there's no reason for you to be depressed, you could be picking up your person in 5D, okay? When you feel that happen, it's really important for you to acknowledge where that's coming from and take care of yourself with some positive self-care and self-love. Let's see what else we get for Pile 1. Peace. See, harmony, balance, tranquility. And this comes back to that Justice card. When I said they feel that you are balanced, and they do feel that there is more balance and harmony and tranquility in their lives when you are in their life. So if you're currently together with the person that you're asking about, they do feel peaceful. There's a realization within them that you have brought peace, balance, and tranquility into their life. And for those of you in separation, this is saying that they felt more harmonious. They felt more balanced. They felt more grounded when you were present in their life. And this is missing from their life right now if you are in separation, which is why it's important when these thoughts are coming at you that you try to identify where those thoughts are coming from, and again, practice some positive self-care. So let's see what else here for Pile 1. Deep love. See, soulmates, spiritual connection, kindred spirits, deep love. This comes back to this 9 of Cups, this Hierophant, this Queen of Cups, this Justice card. There is a deep love here. There is a deep love here. The 9 of Cups is someone whose cups are overflowing with love. The 9 of Cups is one of the best cards in the deck to get, overflowing with love, because cups are emotions. And 9 of Cups, it's full of love, full of emotions. And I do feel that your person realizes that there is a deep love here between the two of you. And that love, they recognize that you love them unconditionally, and that the love that you have for them is pure. It's honest. It's true. It's real. They know that, again, there is this strong spiritual connection between you and this person. This person knows this. They know it. Let's see what else for Pile 1. Swept up, infatuated, passionate, romance. Okay, so I do feel perhaps in the beginning of your connection, it may have been like really swept up, really passionate, things moving really, really fast. And for some, I do feel that overwhelmed them. I do feel for some of you that overwhelmed your person. And so perhaps that's why they put on the brakes, perhaps why they created distance, perhaps why they ran, why they ghosted, why they took the actions that they did, because it was so overwhelming. But what's interesting is they were swept up, and it may have felt like infatuation with this passionate romance and this whirlwind in the beginning, but then they realized that there is this deep love here. There is this soul deep love that exists from their heart to yours. It comes from deep within their soul. This person has realized so much about you, Pile 1. I do feel that they are very aware that there's a strong connection here. For those of you who are in separation, I do feel this person recognizes that you are the ideal candidate for them from a romantic perspective. They are taking some trips down memory lane with this card that you selected for the reading, and I do feel that they're looking at things and examining and re-examining the connection with the two of you. But that pull, that magnetic pull that's coming from the universe, I do feel it is pulling them back to you. So this is your reading for today, Pile 1. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the top comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 2. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose card number 11 and the Lepidolite. This is a general reading for the collective, so all of it will not resonate with everyone watching today because you're all in different situations and different scenarios. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. Today we're looking at what your person of interest has realized about you. So let's get right into this reading, Pile 2. See what your person has realized about you. Whose person realized about them. The 8 of Cups. Let's see what else we have for Pile 2. What else for Pile 2? The King of Swords. That is air energy. So that could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. If your sun, moon, rising for yourself or your person is in Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, that can be a place of validation for you. It does not have to be for this pile to work for you. Let's see what else for Pile 2. The King of Wands. That is fire energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries for sun, moon, or rising. Now, I will say this. I do feel that for probably many of you that selected Pile 2, I do feel that your person has abandoned, ghosted, run, whatever they've done. And I say that because of this 8 of Cups. This is someone who's leaving the known for the unknown. It's someone who's walking away. And all of the cups are falling over because they can't deal with or handle their emotions. Okay? Now, I feel that your person, though, has realized while they've been apart, while they've abandoned you, while they're ghosting and or running or whatever it is that they're doing, that they really miss you. They really miss communicating with you. They miss talking with you. You do bring a clarity in your communication with one another that they can't really find with anyone else. And they also are thinking about the passion that exists between the two of you and the fact that the passion the two of you shared with one another, or share if you're currently together, is something that they've never found anywhere else or with anyone else. Now, I'm not saying that this is strictly sexual connection. I'm just saying that this is something that they're seeing and realizing now. I will also say this. These 2 cards, they are kings. And if you've been watching these readings for a while, kings are fire. Kings are about activation. Kings are about taking action. So, if they have ghosted you or are ghosting you now, if there's no contact, if there's no communication, if you try to reach out to them and they ignore you. This King of Swords tells us that communication is coming. Swords are air. Air deals with thoughts, communication, ideas. They are thinking a lot about you, pile 2, even if there has been no communication from them. You are on their mind. Now also, this King of Wands, this is someone who is going to take action, okay? And when they come at you, they're going to come at you with all the fire that they possess, okay? This is a very strong, passionate energy from this King of Wands coming at you and to you. So let's see what else we get here for pile 2. So I do feel that for some of you that selected this pile, if they are ghosting, if they have left, if they've abandoned, there's this opportunity for this to come back together with them, okay? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. It's interesting how the Eight of Cups now becomes the Ten of Cups. This is about happiness, hearth and home, peace, tranquility, planning a relationship together, having nice glasses of wine by the fire, okay? And this is about a fulfilling relationship that comes with this sense of fulfillment, being appreciative of one another, and really being able to build a strong foundation of love upon which to build this relationship. So this Ten of Cups, it's about the fulfillment of all things of a romantic nature. Cups are emotions. The Ten of Cups, that is a fullness of love and a fulfilling relationship that comes with balance and harmony, okay? And being able to really build and plan a future together where there's compromise and communication, lots of passion, and the two of you being able to really build something solid to move forward. Let's see what else we get for pile 2. The Five of Cups. See, what has your person realized? They realized that they made a big mistake. There's regret. There's remorse here. I do feel they feel lost. They realize that they feel lost. If they have left you, if they've abandoned you, they feel lost. And I do feel that an apology is coming with this Five of Cups being here. Let's see what else we get here for pile 2. The Ace of Coins. The Ace of Pentacles. This is about fresh start, new beginning. This is about an opportunity for something from the past to come back around and represent itself, and upon which to build a very strong relationship moving forward. And then on the bottom, we have the Six of Cups, which is about something from the past coming back around. Thoughts of nostalgia, taking trips down memory lane. I do feel this person is taking trips down memory lane and thinking about the time the two of you had together, if the two of you are in separation from one another, okay? They're thinking about what should be, what could be, what can be. How can I make this work? What do I have to do? What am I willing to sacrifice? Can I get past my fears? Can I get past my issues? Okay? But these are kings. They're not knights. So these kings, because they are about taking action, this tells us that they will take action, okay? And create this fresh start, new beginning. Now, I do feel there's a very strong connection here between you and your person as well. Pile 2, a very strong connection, spiritual connection, emotional connection. But this Six of Cups is really about something from the past coming back with an opportunity, especially with it being next to this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins, with an opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning, on which you can build a more solid, stronger foundation of love with mutual respect and mutual appreciation for one another moving forward. Now, this card is the card that you selected for your reading, and I find this card very interesting. It's card 11. But if you look very closely here at this jester's hat, it has the yin-yang symbol in the middle of it, which is the balance of divine masculine and divine feminine in a spiritual connection, in a divine union. So twin flame, this could be a twin flame connection, it could be a soulmate connection, whatever that is for you, whatever resonates, please take that and let the rest go. It does not have to be a soulmate or twin flame connection, but those of you who are in those connections, you know who you are without needing that validation from anyone. This card is about harmony and balance, and like she's playing the mandolin there, or whatever instrument, harpy thing, is being in tune with all others. This is a card about having balance and harmony in your life. And harmony is not achieved through isolation, but through participation with others and being in sync with them. Being in sync with them. Because when we're out of sync, we get nothing but disharmony, discord, and conflict. And perhaps that is how things were for you and this person in the past. But now it's going to be moving to a place of greater harmony, greater balance. Because this is also about adjusting your perspective. And when we do that, we can move toward being in tune with others and making compromises, like I said earlier, and perhaps even sacrifices, and recognizing that your person recognizes that you bring balance and harmony into their life, and they feel that they are in sync with you, with the universe, when you are in their life. And perhaps some of this 5 of Cups and 8 of Cups is about them feeling out of harmony, feeling out of balance, feeling ungrounded, feeling that they are alone against the world, because they recognize that having you around them or having you in their life brought them greater harmony and balance. And if we look at this card again, as this jester plays the tune on this instrument, there's a rainbow, which is a symbol of hope. So, pile 2, your person recognizes and realizes that you bring them hope. You bring them balance. You bring them harmony. And even though they may have left, abandoned, broken up, walked away, ghosting, no contact, no communication, there is a great sense here that with this 10 of Cups, with this 6 of Cups, and with this Ace of Pentacles, there is this opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning on a much stronger foundation, a foundation that comes with the 10 of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles, a foundation of love and stability. What has pile 2's person realized about them? Strength. Strength. They do see you as someone of strength. They do see you as someone who has a lot of courage, who has a lot of passion for life. Again, there's a very strong, passionate connection here between you and this person. But they also see you as someone who has not just passionate for them, but passion for life itself. That you are very spontaneous, that you really like to have a lot of fun, that you're very adventurous. You have a very adventurous spirit. And this King of Wands is someone who likes to have adventures. Okay? They admire your inner strength. They admire your inner courage. They see you as someone. They perceive you as someone. They've realized that you are someone who is very wise, and that there's a very strong intuition about you as well. You're able to know and understand them on a level that no one has been able to know and understand them before. And this is something that they realize. Perhaps they realized it before, but really didn't fully acknowledge it. But they know it now. They know it now, pile 2. Let's see what else we get here for pile 2. Grace. This says, wise woman of the grove. That it's grace. They see you as very graceful, gracious, graceful in your movements, graceful, but also someone who is very gracious, very kind and compassionate to others. They've realized that, especially if you are in separation from them, they do realize that if you are apart, they miss this graciousness of who you are. So, pile 2, did you guys like to do things in nature? Did you like to go hiking? Did you like to do those kind of things, camping or anything like that? I do feel that your person is wanting to do something like that. Again, if it's been a while since you've done that, if you're together now, or even if you've been separated, this is something about the natural world. I do feel that this is something they admire about you, pile 2. They admire this about you. Your inner strength, your inner wisdom, your grace, your presence. You know what it really comes down to? It's the essence of who you are. The essence of who you are. Someone asked me once, would you rather someone tell you that you're beautiful or sexy? And beauty is obviously the outward representation that we project to the world. But sexy is more of this essence of who you are. It's like everything about you. There's something about you, but it's everything about you that your person really sees and recognizes. It's the essence of who you are. And they do feel this really deep, strong attraction and connection to this essence of who you are. And it's not just about your sensuality or the passion that you share with one another. It is your spirit. It is your soul. It's your compassion, your tenderness, your graciousness. It's the way that you present yourself. And if you are apart from this person, which I do feel that is the general feeling of this reading, pile 2. It doesn't have to be, but I do feel that a lot of you that selected this pile probably are in separation. They miss the essence of who you are. This is what they have realized. Okay? They want to fix it. They want to take action. They want to build a more solid foundation moving forward, and are really considering something long-term with you, with this 10 of Cups being here, considering what long-term would look like. Let's see what else here. What else for pile 2? What has their person realized about them? Out of reach, feeling distant, elusive, far away. See, I do feel that, well, maybe you walked away from them. Pile 2, perhaps some of you chose to end things with them. And now they feel that you are out of reach, or that you're distant or far away. But again, this could also be them being out of reach to you at the moment, because they are being elusive, they are far away, they are distant, they are ghosting, they're in no contact. Let's see what else for pile 2. Gentle. See, I said this earlier, compassion, softness, and tenderness. So I do feel that there is this sense of compassion and tenderness about you. You give lovingly, not just to your person, okay, but you give lovingly to others, to friends, to family, to those who are in need. Okay? They see this, they know this about you. You have a kind, compassionate nature. It's the essence, again, it's the essence of who you are. Let me see what else. Let's see what else for pile 2. Hurry up. Sense of urgency, impatience, wondering when. So perhaps they could realize this about you, that you want things to hurry up, that you've been impatient, or that you're wondering when or how this relationship is going to grow, how it's going to evolve, where it's going. But this could also be them now with this sense of urgency within themselves, that they need to get a move on, that they need to take action. Remember, this King of Swords and this King of Wands, they are going to take action. King of Swords, taking action to communicate. King of Wands, taking action to come in all full force, all feet in, both feet in, and trying to really shift and change the dynamic of the connection and of the situation between the two of you. Perhaps they feel, perhaps your person feels or recognizes that they need to take action before it's too late. Let's see, what else for pile 2? Both feet in, committed. See, this is very much, this both feet in, where it says committed, invested, and devoted, that's very much about that 10 of Cups. That 10 of Cups is really about having a plan for the future, and a plan that goes long term, okay? It's a plan that goes the distance. It's something that is about long-term relationship, perhaps, however that looks for you, whether it's moving in together, getting a home together, getting engaged, getting married, planning a family. That's very much what this 10 of Cups is about. I am sorry about this glare that's across those cards, guys. There's not really much I can do about it because I have been using a new camera for the past 3 or 4 weeks, and I can't get rid of that glare, but I think you guys can still see. What else for pile 2? Inner knowing. So I do feel that this card has a very strong intuitive. This card is also about intuition, this strength card. But I do feel that they recognize that you have this inner knowing about them. You have a strong intuition about them. You know and understand them. You can respond to their needs without them asking. You can communicate without talking. They can think about what they want for dinner, and you can have that ready to go, or you guys can decide where you're going to go based on what their thoughts are, because you can intuit from them what their needs are. And I do feel like this is something they've realized as well. But this is also telling us that they have their own inner knowing about this connection and about where it's going. Even though they may have created this diversion, this detour for the two of you before you could come together into a relationship. But it's really important that during that detour time, during that period of running or no contact, that you both work on and focus on your life lessons and what you need to do to grow and evolve. Perhaps that involves some inner work, focusing on yourself, spiritual awakening, spiritual growth, whatever that is for the two of you. And I feel that's important because that's what's required for both of you to be able to bring this together and have this relationship go long term and go the distance like this 10 of Cups can tell us. Okay, so let's see what else for pile 2. What has their person realized? Melting ice, softening, letting down guard, beginning to trust, and perhaps your person was unable to really trust. Perhaps they were unable to trust what they were feeling for you. Perhaps they were unable to trust how fast perhaps things developed between the two of you. When the two of you first met, they didn't trust that. They didn't trust their feelings. This was something foreign to them. It was something that felt very different than what it had felt like before. And perhaps that is what caused them to put up their blocks, to put up their walls, that or what caused them to run or ghost or whatever it is that they did or caused them to behave the way they did. But this melting ice tells us that they are letting down their guard. They are beginning to trust. They're beginning to trust what they feel, what they think, and that is what's going to cause them to take action. They hold you in very high regard. They do see that you could be the fulfillment of what they're looking for in terms of a romantic partner. They do think about you a lot. We know that because of this King of Swords and this Six of Cups. They think about what the two of you shared, your experiences, your adventures, and they do want to have more adventures with you. Pile 2. This is your reading for today, Pile 2. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of love and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 3. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this card with number 9 on it and the blue Argonite. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different situations, different scenarios, so please just take in what speaks to your soul and release what doesn't resonate with you or your situation to the universe. Today we're looking at what your person has realized about you, whether you're together now or separated from each other. So let's get right into your reading, Pile 3, and see what has your person realized. What have they realized about Pile 3? Pile 3's person, what have they realized about them? The Queen of Cups. So that is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you or your person have Sun, Moon, Rising in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, that can be a place of validation for you. Okay. It doesn't have to be for this selection to work. What else for Pile 3? The Knight of Swords. That's air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Place of validation for you. What else do we get here for Pile 3? The Hangman. The Hangman. Okay, so Pile 3. I do feel that your person realizes that they have not been emotionally present for you, with you, in this connection, in this relationship. Whether you're together now or whether you are apart from one another, there is a realization of that. This Knight of Swords is about someone who is all in their head. They think and they think and they overthink and they think some more. And they what if things to death at times. It's like their brain is a giant gas turbine engine that starts. What if, what if, what if, what if, what if, all in their head. And I do feel because they are in their head, they have a hard time being in their heart when it comes to you. Now, that being said, though, with this Queen of Cups being here, it's interesting because knights are air. So this is Knight of Swords, so air of air. Queens are water, which is cups. So this is Cup of Cups, emotion. So there's an awareness here that their heart and their heads are not in alignment or in agreement. Their heart is saying, oh yes, let's rock and roll, I'm ready to do this. But their head is going, no, I can't allow myself. What if I get hurt? What if they don't like me? What if they abandon me? Fear of rejection, fear of expressing themselves, fear of expressing their emotions and their feelings. So they come across as someone who is very guarded. Now, this person also realizes with this Queen of Cups being here that you are very compassionate. You're very loving. You have unconditional love for them. They also have an awareness that you are someone who knows and understands them. because you are very intuitive, pile 3. There's a very strong intuitive nature about you. They also realize that, well, you are actually breathtakingly stunning to them, the way that you present yourself. Look how beautiful this Queen of Cups is here. There's a mystical, magical quality to her. So your person recognizes that if they are in separation from you now, that they probably shouldn't have let you go, because you have this sense of being able to fulfill what they're looking for. Now, the interesting part of this is this Hangman. The Hangman, it can be things are stuck. They're in a place of suspended animation. Perhaps they're stuck in a rut between the two of you, and there has been no forward movement if you're currently dating one another or in a relationship with one another. But what else this Hangman tells us is they're going to be able to see things from a different perspective. There's going to be this sense of clarity where they can see and understand and appreciate that they need to make changes to this dynamic and to this situation. Okay? The Hangman is also about someone who is willing to make compromises. So perhaps if this person in the past has not been willing to make compromises when it comes to your connection or to your situation or situationship, they are going to be able to make compromises and make sacrifices moving forward. Okay? Let's see what else we get here for pile 3. What has their person realized? The Wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what else for pile 3? The Knight of Cups, dropping right under that Knight of Swords. Again, that's water energy, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, this is telling us that this Knight of Swords, who is someone who's thinking constantly about what if, this Knight of Cups is someone who is thinking about presenting themselves as a romantic partner. The Knight of Cups is someone who is overtly expressive of themselves, expressive of their feelings, and expressive of their emotions. So perhaps this is telling us your person is able to move things from their head down into their heart and be able to find alignment with what they think and what they feel and find more balance moving forward. Let's see what else for pile 3. The Hermit, that is Virgo energy. So I do feel for some of you that this is a situation where your person has perhaps turned their back, perhaps they are ghosting at the moment. The Hermit is someone who is not really in a place of communication, but it's very interesting as well that this dropped right beneath that Hangman, because the Hermit also is about being able to find what it is they're looking for through self-introspection, through self-reflection, through self-evaluation. And then on the bottom we have the Four of Wands. Now to me the Four of Wands is very much about being able to build a relationship, being able to build a solid relationship, but it's also about reunion, and it's also the actual celebration of relationship itself. This is about a celebration. It's about a party. It could be a party for an engagement or the announcement of an engagement. It could even be the celebration of a wedding or a marriage. It looks like those people are getting married, doesn't it? Four of Wands for me has always been about people coming together to celebrate a union. Now the card that we haven't talked about that's here is this Wheel of Fortune. This is the Wheel of Fate. This is the Wheel of Destiny. So what has your person realized about you, pile 3? I do feel that there is a realization that they know that the two of you have met through fate, through destiny. It wasn't a meeting of chance. I do feel that they know that, and perhaps it was an unusual meeting. Did the two of you meet under unusual circumstances? Like it would seem impossible for the two of you to cross paths if the universe hadn't orchestrated the meeting between the two of you the way they did. Okay? So there's a recognition that fate and destiny is involved in this connection from your person. They recognize this. They know it. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune also tells us that there's more to come in your story with your person. It's not over. It's not finished. The wheel of destiny is in constant motion. That wheel is constantly clicking around. Okay? And there's more to come with them. And you will see from them as they have these realizations within themselves and can see things from this clearer perspective that the Hermit and the Hangman bring, that they will start to take action and be more expressive of themselves. This Knight of Swords is not someone who can be emotionally vulnerable. They're someone who's very guarded with their emotions, very guarded with their feelings. But this Knight of Cups, they talk about their emotions. They talk about their feelings. They allow themselves to be vulnerable. They let down their guard. And they let you in to see the very nature of who they are, although, Pile 3, you probably already do know them on that deep level. You can look into their soul and see who they are. And for some, especially with that Knight of Swords being there, for some that can be scary, okay? But they're letting down that guard. It's cracking away at that 12-foot thick stone wall that they surround their heart with. They're allowing themselves to start feeling, to start experiencing love. So the card that you selected for your reading has number 9 on it. And the meaning of this card is support and bearing the weight of others. See this jester offers his shoulders for this girl in the hoop, but the jester hides his face. And who he is kind of anonymous. So he's offering invisible support. And the 3 cards on the wall are strength cards from this artist's other tarot decks. And this strength card is actually in this deck. We just didn't pull it for this pile, this one here. Your person recognizes that you have a lot of inner strength and always offer them support and guidance when they need it or when they needed it, if you're not together. But they also recognize that you do this from a place of unconditional love and support of them. And you offer them help, guidance, and support without necessarily expecting anything in return. When the weight of the world is on their shoulders, they realize that you always lessen their load. Any burden that is cut in half by sharing that burden with someone else is lessened by half, right? And if you are apart from one another, there is this realization within them that their lives were just so much more in tune and balanced when you were in their life. You were able to respond to their needs, perhaps even without speaking to them or them telling you what it was that they needed. They recognize that there is this very strong, empowered person in the essence of who you are. And they are really thinking or realizing, well, perhaps with this 4 of Wands being here, we should really consider where this relationship can go. We should really consider what can come from the 2 of us coming into union. The Wheel of Fortune tells you, if you are separated from each other, this connection is not over. The universe brought you together for a reason. There's divine guidance in your situation. They're divinely guiding you. The people upstairs are your angels and guides. And they are also divinely guiding your person. But it's also falling into what we consider to be divine timing, which means that it will unfold the way that it needs to for your person and for you to be able to come into this connection at what the universe perceives to be the right time. Divine timing is never our timing, unfortunately. It always seems to take forever with divine timing. So let's see what else we have for pile 3. What does the person realize? Intelligence. To link the heart with matter. But they do realize that you are very intelligent. And with that Knight of Swords being there, intelligence is something that's very important to your person. They like to have intelligent conversations. They like to talk about lots of different things. And I do feel that if you are in separation from one another, not having that with you right now is something that is hard for them and perhaps making them feel a little bit stuck. Let's see what else for pile 3. What has their person realized about pile 3? Activation. Look at that. Swans mate for life. There's a swan down here. There's a swan. Activation means that they are going to be taking action. And look at this maypole here, or what looks like a maypole, and look at this little tent pavilion kind of canopy thing. They look very similar, right? They do look very similar. So I do feel that your person does recognize that. Perhaps there is longevity here for the two of you, and they want to take action here and create change in the dynamic between the two of you to be able to move forward into something that can be more long-term, as that 4 of Wands tells us. So let's see what else we get here for pile 3. What does pile 3? What has their person realized about pile 3? Let's see. What have they realized about pile 3? Cautious, wary, on guard, reserved. Now that's very much about what this Knight of Swords is about. So I do feel that they recognize and they realize that they were perhaps too cautious with you, too guarded, too reserved, and that in order to really experience the fullness of this connection, they're going to have to let down their guard. Let's see what else for pile 3. Communication. So this Knight of Swords is someone who's thinking about communicating, but it's also someone who communicates. So if there has been no communication from your person, if it has been no contact, if they are ghosting you, I do feel this is telling us that communication from this person, from your person, is coming, and they are thinking about communicating. Now, these knights, they're air. So all knights are air signs. So the Knight of Swords is air of air. Knight of Cups is air of water. So like I said earlier, so it's someone who's thinking about communicating, but someone with this Knight of Cups, someone who's thinking about communicating their love and their feelings and their emotions. What else for pile 3 here? Mystery. So you are a bit mysterious to them, pile 3 people, and that is very much how the Queen of Cups can be. Water signs can be elusive by nature. It's just the nature of who they are. So I do feel that they do see you as someone who's mysterious, but that is also something that's fascinating to them. It's something they find very attractive about you, this mystery, this essence of who you are. Okay, pile 3 people, it's fascinating to them. So let's see what else we get for pile 3. Vulnerability. They are aware that you have been very vulnerable with them. But that again is because of your nature as the Queen of Cups. You're someone who is able to put their emotions there, express their emotions, express their feelings, be open, be compassionate. And with this Knight of Cups being here, they will be more vulnerable with you in the future. Let's see what else for pile 3. What has their person realized about them for pile 3? Travel. Perhaps your person would like to travel with you, take a trip, go on some adventures. I do feel like that's something that can be very possible for the two of you coming up. If you've been apart, if you're in separation, this gives you the opportunity to get to know one another again in a place where you're having a good time, where you're able to really just be with one another and there's no interruptions from work or family or friends or anything like that. So I do feel like they are thinking about taking a trip together, and they also know that you enjoy travel. You enjoy adventures. You like taking adventures or having adventures with them. This says ready, primed, prepared, and anticipating. So they may not be ready in exactly this moment. It's so weird how all these cards came out gray on this pile except for that one. Fascinating. It doesn't mean anything. It just means it is what it is. But I do feel that they are getting ready. This comes with a sense of them getting ready. They're preparing. They're anticipating. Okay? They're going to take action. They're trying to get some sort of understanding. They're trying to get some sort of clarity about themselves and about why they have been cautious, why they've been guarded, why they have not really allowed themselves to open their heart when they do feel and recognize they have this strong emotion and these feelings of love for you. But they are working through it. They're going to be able to see things from a clearer perspective. They will be able to see things and understand things much better as they work through this period of self-reflection that the Hermit brings. Okay? And that could just be them being separated from you at the moment. This Wheel of Fortune tells us there's more to come to this connection. Pile 3, there's more to come. They view you as someone who is very kind, compassionate, caring, willing to help them, give them guidance and support. These are realizations that they have. But I feel like it's also things that they knew before. But then for those of you who are in separation, really not having you in their lives has really made them miss you that much more. There's still hope here in this connection, pile 3. There's still hope. Your person will be more vulnerable. They'll be more expressive of their emotions. They'll stop being so guarded of their feelings, and they will actually communicate. They will connect. They will take action. And I do feel for some of you there is this great possibility here for this connection to move forward to something that is a long-term connection. This is your reading for today, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone.